Craig!
Wait, what time is load shedding? I didn't even check.
There's no load shedding today.
There's no load shedding.
Yep.
Yo, where am I gonna start with this, man?
It's recording. It's been recording now. Let's get the speaking voice. Hi, Greg. Sally sells seashells on the seashore.
Yo, I'll die.
Betty bought about the... You know that one? Betty. I'm like, what's up, guys? It's your boy Connor. And then I start.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Greg with some peace boy edited. Okay. Recording. Everything recording.
Everything's live.
Hi everyone, welcome to Peace Squad Podcast. Today we have Mr. Connor Joseph. So yeah, just stick around and you'll learn more about him as we go through. And as you know, we start first by playing a game. You know, just to ease the man into it. He's already sweating, so
Yeah.
yeah. So let's just start. Just gonna pick. You're gonna pick.
I'm gonna
10,
pick a card. Okay. Cool.
10 cards.
Okay.
Randomly. So just don't pick in one spot. So you give it to me. Don't look at them.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, one.
Okay. Another one.
Actually, just hold the whole deck and just pick out 10.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that would make it a
So
lot.
9 more. Just need 9.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. Yeah.
I don't even know. I lost track of the numbers.
I'll tell you when to stop. Let's see what you have
Okay,
here.
cool.
Okay, cool. Just give me 3 more.
Okay, let's just go with these. This one,
And then 2.
this one,
This one.
and this one.
And that one. Okay, perfect.
Man, it's a lot of cards. Yo,
It's about...
it's a lot of cards, guys.
Okay, let's see.
Okay,
The first one.
Can I put the deck down?
Yeah, just put it
Okay, cool.
here. So, and remember, it's our moment and it's kids' vision. So don't mess it up.
Okay. I'm not too sure what the kids part is for, but
Okay. What 2 items would you grab if your house was on fire?
definitely my phone. I mean, that's most of us would grab our phone.
Okay.
And sure, it's a tough one. My house is on fire. What can't I live without?
You got a phone. What's next?
See, I would say my PlayStation, but I don't play as much PlayStation anymore. So, sure.
Yo, people are dead. This man is taking the phone and a PlayStation.
Oh, if you, yeah. Okay. Currently now in my house, where I'm staying here in Secunda, take my phone and then a painting that was given to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you're staying alone, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Do you prefer summer or winter? Why?
Definitely winter.
Yes, sir.
Yes. I mean, most people agree, that with summer, it's hot. And look, from where I'm from, Stellenbosch can get very hot.
We're
So-
already sweating now before
Yeah.
we even start.
Exactly. But with winter, it's cold, but sharp. You get a blanket, you get electric blanket. That's mandatory when it comes to winter. Electric blanket, hot chocolate, and then you curl up in your bed. That's the
You
best.
can get more warm than with winter. No, with summer.
You can't. Yeah, you can only take off so many items of clothing before. So yeah, definitely.
You can do that
winter.
with people around. So
Exactly. So
let's
yeah.
see. At what age do you think people can fall in love? At what age should people marry? Well, very interesting. This one.
That's a very interesting question. Yeah, look, again, with love has no bounds. I'm sure that's a very cliche saying, but it's true.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah, 10-year-old can fall in love, innit?
Okay, that's a bit too extreme, but yeah, romantic relationship. I feel like personally everyone needs to go through, a little heartbreak. Find out what you like, find out what you don't like.
Yeah.
And then once you know the person that you love,
So
then
how many heartbreaks must you have before?
you see, that's, I don't know. Some people can just go through one heartbreak, multiple heartbreaks, but the question is the age, right? Again, I don't
The
think
age,
I
yeah.
don't think there's an age, but at the same time, you need to have some level of maturity to know
Yeah.
exactly what love is, especially unconditional love.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people don't know what unconditional love is. So,
And it's what you're getting now, innit?
100%, 100%.
Okay, yeah. Then at what age do you think people should get married?
Get married. Again, you get people, like, you mentioned,
Yeah.
we had our parents getting married very early. And recently my sister got married. So
Yeah.
she's pushing 30. She's gonna thank me for this. But yeah, age for marriage also doesn't matter. As long as you and your partner feel you are in the right space financially,
Yeah.
and ready, like, in all aspects, you need to have that same level of understanding.
Yeah. I get it. Sounds good. When are you getting married?
Craig. Next question.
This question. Hey. What are you most proud of?
What am I most proud of? Definitely how far I've come, looking at my journey. I can tell you there were many times in my varsity career where I thought I wouldn't make it. And I'm sure you can relate as well.
Yeah.
You're just there studying, like, is this degree for me, honestly? So the fact that, getting my degree within the time that I was supposed to, as well as the GDP program as well. I feel like people don't realize how straining and taxing it can be on you. So the fact that I've made it through all my rotations, I'm proud of myself for that.
Okay, sounds good. How do you feel when someone is angry with you?
How do I feel?
Do you say that's more like a you problem?
Nah. Nah, actually not. So one thing about me is I do care a lot about what other people think of me. So if I make someone angry, I have some retrospective on what I did, and I think, and like, I trace back. Did I say, was it something I said, something I did, but I also go and consult with him. I'm like, tell me what made you angry and let's talk it out. So
okay. Yeah, some relationships you just have to leave them where they are. I'm kidding. Halfway. If you could change one thing about your parents, what would it be?
That's an interesting question. One thing I could change.
Be careful what you say, because your sister told me some stuff, right?
Crazy. Crazy. Nah, honestly, look, I don't know. Are you looking for something I must find?
Now, anything you can think of. Actually, this game is like anything that comes into your head, like boom. That's what you say.
Okay, yeah. First thing I'm saying, my parents were perfect. Not perfect. Look, no one's perfect.
Yeah.
Every parent had their flaws. They were learning as well. But to me, they set the foundation. They raised me and my sister the best way that they could. Yeah. And they got us, look how far my sister and I have come.
Just taking the world out there, you're like, yo, actually, you know what? I'm grateful.
Exactly.
My parents are perfect.
Exactly.
So
I'm definitely grateful. So I wouldn't actually say that there's anything I could change.
Okay. Yeah, super. And if you could live in any state, which would you choose? Why?
In any state?
Yeah. We don't do that.
Yeah, that's America.
America thing. Yeah. Which province they say that?
Or do you want to say country? Like, do you want to maybe move it to a...
Yeah, let's make it a country.
Make it a country. Definitely Singapore. Yeah.
Oh, why?
Singapore. So I had the opportunity back in 2013 to go to Singapore. Not too sure if my sister told you.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. But yeah, if I can just go into it, I had the opportunity to go to Singapore 2013, performed in a musical.
Yeah.
And I fell in love with the country. its people, just the infrastructure, everything about that was just, it felt like back then, that was what, 11 years ago.
Yeah.
It felt like I was in the future, just the way everything was just moving. So yeah, that's where I definitely want to be.
Okay.
Singapore.
That's good. Let's see. I wasn't expecting that. If you could go anywhere, if we could go anywhere you wanted on vacation, where would you choose? Why? All these questions are a lot of whys.
Mm.
Don't say Singapore. Singapore is
Yeah,
out.
no, we can't. That's not a holiday destination. Holiday destination. You see, I do enjoy the beach. Don't get me wrong. I said I enjoy winter, but
Yeah.
I do love
You can go in winter too. That isn't stopping you.
It's true. Nah. Okay, actually, this is also unlike one of my top countries, but holiday destination.
Yeah.
Rio de Janeiro.
Okay.
The
I think you're seeing all these places where you'll fit in very well.
What you mean?
You say all these places like
I never even thought about that. I didn't actually think what I fit in there. I'm just thinking about like looking at pictures and stuff and the vibe, and that's what I'm basing it off. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. Two more. Angry again. Come on. What is your idea of an ideal day?
An ideal day.
Yeah.
Definitely. Ideal day. Doing nothing. Having unlimited snacks. And watching my favorite movies with my girlfriend. That is an ideal day for me.
Yeah. The man can be a house husband if that's the case. If
Yeah.
that's the thing.
Yeah, I'd love to be a house husband, but we can't. Better.
Yeah, any day. Yeah. Oh, your girl must know like the next trip that you're planning is Rio. You guys are going to Rio.
Yes.
Yeah. When you get really angry, how do you help yourself calm down?
Sure.
You better give me the answer that your sister gave me. Let's see.
Yo, that's hectic. I don't know what she told you. Firstly, I'm slow to anger. It takes a lot for me to get to that point. But whenever something happens to me, like where I get frustrated, or then I do contact my sister or my mother.
Okay, that was the first one. Then give me the second one.
Well, definitely, yeah, my girlfriend. I would call my girlfriend.
Well, that was not.
Is that not?
No, it's just like because these people have been with you like since you were young, so they know
how I operate.
Yeah, so she just came like now, so you can't say your girlfriend.
That's true.
In Secunda, yeah, you can say that.
Yeah, in
now.
Secunda, but okay,
definitely.
back in the day, back in the past, when I would get frustrated, angry.
Sure. The thing is, she told me you never like really got angry.
Yeah,
so
I
you
know.
were just like happy child all the time.
I was always just like, I'm not gonna let anything stress me.
Yeah.
So if something really stressed me, that's when my sister would know. Okay,
Yeah.
this is serious.
Yeah, your sister just told me like you guys got close like especially when you got into varsity.
Yeah.
That's when you guys got more closer and all.
Yeah.
But why were you so annoying when you were a child? Like she needed a break.
No,
She felt like a second parent now because of you.
that's true. Yeah, so there is not a significant age gap. It's not that big. We 5 years. Yeah, we're 5 years apart. So, when it was primary school, there was that. I just started primary school. She was leaving primary school. Same with high school. I just started high school. She left high school. So we were never really in the same stages of life.
Yeah.
So I guess I didn't have the maturity for her. Hence why I would always be annoying. But like she said, as we got older, I'd say like near the end of high school, when I was obviously getting more mature and she was going on with her career, then I was able to relate to a lot of things,
Things, yeah.
and that's how we got closer. So
Okay. Look in that camera. Okay. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Just look
anyway,
in that
I'll
one.
check that one. Yeah.
Can you wink there? Do it again. Because she told me when you were young you couldn't wink.
Oh my word! I knew that was gonna. I knew that was gonna come out. Yeah, no, I can wink now, but then
Saya, GG.
I can wink, but there's a specific photo. I don't know if she sent it to you, but there's a photo where I just could not wink.
Yeah, she mentioned our photo, but she didn't say it. But yeah, she was like, yeah,
I
the boy,
struggled.
you couldn't like wink. Like,
I struggled to wink. Yes, that is true.
Jesus, man. Then like with like singing, so one of the Jeff events, like you were singing there and all that.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, Secunda, what's happening here? Huh? So like, well, when did you start like the singing part?
My singing career. Okay, so started grade 1. I was in the choir from grade 1 up until grade 3. Then I don't know what happened. Grade 4, I was just like, you know what? I think choir is not for me. Which was very unfortunate because in that year, my school had a musical. So they were casting all the people that were in the choir. So I couldn't get casted for like a main role, which was, yeah. And I think that actually motivated me like, hey, I love performing. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go back to the choir. And then ever since then, from grade 4 up until matric, I was grade 12. Yeah. I was in the choir. So I've always had a passion for singing. But as well, my sister, she was also in the choir from grade 1. So
yeah, she told me like your family is like you guys like are singers.
Yeah, we're quite musical. My mom and my dad both sing. So my grandma was also in the choir. My grandpa, he is a musician. He could also sing.
You should have been like a director or something of music.
Yeah, like whenever there's always that question that gets asked, those icebreakers, like, if money wasn't the thing, what would you be?
Yeah.
And I always say, I know I'd definitely be a musician.
Definitely be a musician.
Yeah. So I'm not too sure if you know that it's an instrument I play.
Yeah, the saxophones and everything like that. Yes. Yeah. So you see, you and sister are close and all that. But do you know what is it that you used to annoy her? Like you used to do that. Like there's something specific that you used to do that was annoying her.
Yo.
When you were young, let me just.
When I was young.
Yeah.
I would come into a room a lot. That is definitely one of the things.
Yeah, that's exactly what she says.
I would just walk into a room.
Just bump into my room this morning.
Definitely, yeah. I was a busybody. So
yeah, she's a married woman now.
She's married.
Now you knock, eh?
Yeah. Now I need to send a WhatsApp. Hey, I'm coming to your house.
Yeah, you have to knock now. So then I'll ask you about like some couple of memories that you guys used to share. Like just beautiful moments. Then first thing that she says like, oh, we almost died a couple of times. I was like, okay.
Did she tell you that?
You guys almost died. I was like, okay, you almost died? Yeah. How many times like this almost died?
I don't know. The first one that comes to mind was when I was just a 10-year-old boy. Like I think she was 15, yeah. I still have the scars to prove it. If you want to zoom in there in the camera, there's a scar. Yeah. But yeah, we were driving. We went to friends that had a quad bike, very big quad bike, right? And driving, my sister like, okay, she's gonna get on, and I get on at the back. So I'm like, cool, yeah, let's go. Now we're driving, going very fast, and I don't think my sister understood the concept of brakes, right? To press brakes. And I know at that time, so I had a PlayStation and my sister, that was also nice that, apart from us fighting, we would always bond over me playing PlayStation. So we played a lot of Need for Speed. That was like one of my favorite games.
Yeah.
So on Need for Speed, you don't need to brake, right? You're going to drift into the corner because it's a game. My sister didn't realize that it's real life. So she takes this corner going, I don't know how fast, right? Turns, And then there's something called inertia, which
Jeez.
takes us off the quad bike. But the thing is, my sister fell. I don't know if she fell on the grass, but she just fell very close. Me, because I was so small, I flew. Right? I flew. And then I just remember seeing the quad bike still coming my way and it drove over my body. There were tire marks on my shirt and everything. Yeah, so that was and then I just remember seeing my cousins and the friend like running towards us, but then I lost consciousness after that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was quite an experience.
But then with the crazy part, why would you wanna like take a bath with like fully clothed? Like why? Who does that?
I was like, I don't know, 2 years old. I think I was 2 years old. I must have been 2 years old. Yeah. There's a lot of crazy things. I just remember seeing, I don't remember, I was too young, but I just remember seeing that photo.
Okay, then that one is fine. Then let's talk about you taking yogurt, putting into like a bowl and just making it
on my head. I knew that one was going to come. I just knew it. Yeah. Again, I was a curious child and I caught on a lot of nonsense. So yeah, I don't even know. Just put the yogurt in on my head.
I think it's you. At least you're catching on like crazy stuff, like simple stuff.
Yeah,
that makes people laugh.
Yeah, like I can say I had a childhood. Yeah, you know, a crazy childhood.
Yeah. And one of the things that she still likes is like when you guys are singing or dancing, you guys looking at each other, making funny faces.
Yeah, there's actually on my Instagram I posted last night.
Oh yeah.
I posted a picture of a wedding, and then you can see on the one photo is where we're on the dance floor and we like looking at each other and just vibing. Yeah, I know, definitely that's one thing that I love about my sister is that we all, no matter what, when there's music, we vibe.
Yeah.
So.
Yes. Then I was just like curious on this like singing part, singing from young age and going to, I guess, primary school, high school, still singing too. Yeah. Then you're playing instrument. What instruments you're playing in? I guess there was saxophone.
Yeah. I started.
What else? You just
I started the saxophone 2010. Yeah, 2010 is when I started the saxophone. Funny story about it was I always wanted to play an instrument. Yeah. And then there was a music school close to my mom's friend. And then so she went. So my mom's friend enrolled her son into the music school and he played drums. And then my mom was like, oh, she's also going to go to the music school to enroll me in it. I was like, okay, great. Then I was like, I want to play drums. Because everyone, you know, at that age, 10-year-old boy, you just want to make noise and do those things. So then she said, unfortunately, the list is full. So I was like, hectic. What else is there? She's like, there's guitar. I'm like, nah, I don't want to. Because also at that time, everyone was also playing instrument. And that's the first thing that every guy in my like friend picked up the guitar. And I'm like, nah, I want to be set apart from everyone else. So I was like, isn't this something that no one signed up for? She's like, there is, there's the saxophone. No one signed up for it. And me being 10, I didn't know what a saxophone was. I was like, yeah, put me in. Let me do that thing. So then, she signed me up. And then at I was probably like this high. The saxophone was off the size of my body. Yeah. And picked it up, started playing, and I fell in love with it from then onwards. Yeah. And I've been playing ever since.
Yeah, then just like fast forward and like, you know, like now you're in a committee. Yeah. Like in high school, were you part of any committee?
No, high school I was just I was part of the choir committee. Oh yeah. So we just organized socials amongst the choir guys, and then I was an academic mentor. Yeah, that was about
the socials guys. Even the first year you're getting certificates for being social man and everything.
Yeah, so I'm a people's person, right? I'm sure you know. I love interacting with people, speaking to them. So when there was the opportunity, obviously I followed after the great Greg himself. I saw him serving there for the Jeff FY23.
Nah, that was not me.
Nah, come on. I was like, okay, I want to get there. So, the Jeff really made an impact on
Yeah, like
on the new starts.
you just like meet a lot of people, like get a lot of exposure there. You know,
Definitely.
it's good serving people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then I was like, yeah, let me, because I like being social, let me
Yeah.
serve the junior engineers in the social department. So
Yeah. Yeah, I see. Then high school vibes. Then when did you start? Because you're the only engineer in your immediate family.
yeah,
So industrial engineering.
where did it come
Where
about?
is it coming from?
And still, yeah. So initially, right? I think I had this conversation with someone like 2 weeks ago. Initially, I wanted to become an architect, right?
Yeah.
I'm not too sure if my sister told you, but there was this picture that I drew, which actually, now that I'm thinking about it, ties in with industrial engineering, which is crazy, which is crazy to think about it. So I was 6 years old. We all had to draw pictures.
Yeah.
And I drew this conveyor, right? And there was like rubble on the conveyor, and it goes through a box, and then out comes a diamond.
Okay.
So yeah, obviously 6 years old, my mom sees this picture. She's like, "What's that?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, no, it's like this turns it into a diamond." So that was a process.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
Industrial engineering, we focus on process optimization, all of those things.
Okay.
But yeah, so I like drawing as well, hence me drawing that. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to become an architect. I like just designing things. I like the whole concept of designing a house
Yeah.
And then I found out that to become an architect required a lot of, art background, and that was not me.
Yeah.
So my sister she has that arty background and she got it from my mom. Like they are both very creative. But not me, unfortunately. I'm creative to an extent, but not like that. So I was like, okay, maybe architecture is not for me. But I realized I still want to incorporate that designing thing. So I looked at civil engineering. And I mean, I was good at maths and physics, as every engineer is good at maths and physics. I was like, let me do civil engineering. Job shadowed when I was grade 11, and it was just not for me. They were working on a project building these houses, and I'm like, nah, I don't see myself doing
Was
this.
it a career fair where you first came across like Sasol or something?
No.
Oh, okay, it's different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so with me getting to engineering, I was like, okay, civil is not for me. Then my cousin, shout out to my cousin, he told me about, so his best friend is a mechatronic engineer.
Yeah.
And then they were having this conversation about industrial engineering. And then he told me, maybe I should look into industrial, like maybe I'll be interested. I was like, okay, let me research. And then I researched and I saw it's about optimization. But it also includes the business components. And I had accounting. And I mean, I had some interest in accounting in the business side of
course,
of
we know
things.
where it's coming from.
Yeah.
The influence.
Oh, yes, my sister. Definitely is. So then I was like, you know what? If I can incorporate, the engineering aspect with business finance aspect together, it's best of both worlds. So that's why I decided to pursue industrial engineering.
Industrial engineering. There you are.
Industrial engineer. And then with the Sasol, so yeah, I'm a Sasol bursar. I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
So I got the bursary.
You are here now, so
it's
not a secret.
yeah, exactly. It's not a secret. I got the bursary. I was fortunate to get it at the start of my studies, 2019.
Yeah.
So 2018, I remember my dad was like, okay, you need to now apply for bursaries. And I'm like, okay, and he put up a whole list of these engineering bursaries, and we applied. I'm not too sure where, but some were successful, some weren't. And actually, no, all of them were not successful, if I can remember correctly. But Sasol was. I was like, okay, my knowledge of Sasol, right at that point, 2018, was that they were the sponsors for the Springboks in I think 2007 era.
I follow that.
Yeah, and that they were Peter's company. That's about it. That's all. So my dad's like, you they said you can come for an interview. I'm like, great. So then that was around August, September
Yeah.
2018. I'm sure you went through the same process.
Same, yeah.
Yeah, flew up, came here, did the test.
Wow, the thing is, me, I didn't get it. You got it. That's the thing. There's a difference between you and me.
Did you not get the bursary?
No,
Oh, I thought you were a bursar.
no, I was external.
Oh, okay.
So the thing is, I
Proper.
applied it first. Then I didn't get it.
I see.
And I applied again the following year. But now I was done like with everything. So I
Yeah.
applied for a master's and I applied for the EIT program.
Mm.
Then I got both of them. So then when I got in here, like, no, you know what, you have to choose one. Then
And you
I
chose the
decided
EIT
program, yeah.
program. That makes sense. Get your work experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I'm sure you know everyone. You know, you fly up, you come here, you do your test, you do your interview,
Yeah,
and then I think a month or two later you're back and you say
Back.
you got the bursary.
exactly.
So yeah, ever
Easy
since
stuff.
2019, I had the bursary over my 4 years of studies.
Yeah. Then I'm going to varsity. I was like,
How was varsity?
was it a joy?
Varsity was a crazy experience. I'm actually glad I didn't give you any of my varsity contacts because there a lot of my files would have been exposed. Look, varsity was a crazy experience for me. It was
Yeah.
good. I made so many great friends, made so much memories. I wouldn't change that for
That's
anything in the world. But yeah, the nice thing was that I was fortunate to be in Res. So
yeah.
even though I stayed 20 minutes away from campus,
Yeah, driving ish, yeah, but yeah.
I felt like you would miss out on the full varsity experience. So
Bro, if you stayed at home, you would have had a car now, like 3-4 cars now.
no,
With the
man.
bursary money.
Nah, yeah, I guess, there was always that.
Yeah, but I heard people saying that, but I don't think it will make that much. What kind of car you will buy? I mean,
You would buy like a small i10 maybe. But like again, yeah, when I heard about the bursary being able to cover for accommodation,
yeah.
I was like, nah, let me just use this. And my
Be
parents
independent.
also knew that I wanted to be on campus.
They didn't fight it.
No, they didn't fight it.
Exactly. They were like, it's just 2 of us now.
Yeah,
The other one is gone. This is the last one.
exactly. And they couldn't, because my sister was also, she was in a PSO, so that's the private student organization.
Yeah.
So she stayed in the house there.
Oh,
So
okay.
they can't say no to me because she was also
You're
allowed to
there.
be on campus.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You are least of their worries because you're a gent, so
exactly.
it's fine. Then looking at varsity, but you are not like a tutor in varsity. You were also tutoring like in high school.
I was a mentor in varsity.
In varsity,
I was
okay.
I was a mentor, but that mentorship wasn't just so high school was academic mentor. So you just meet up with him in the week, go over some work that they're struggling with. But this mentorship was, you now need to help these first years transition from high school into varsity. So there's a lot of things that they need to adjust, and that's where we come in as mentors. We help them through.
Yeah. You see, that's one of the things that put me in in a committee, Jeff. Was like, I know some of the stuff that I was struggling with. So if I can just help the guys that are starting now, it will be better.
Definitely.
So just whatever I absorbed, just passing it through and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I see. Then still gonna come back to singing, but
Okay.
okay. Now you're working as an industrial engineer in a Sasol GDP program.
Yes.
Graduate development program. Why am I saying program twice now?
I also say it sometimes. I forget that the P stands for program. Yeah.
Yeah, so you are in the GDP,
Mm-hmm.
started your career. So trying to link the two, the varsity and the work experience, what you have, that does it link? Whatever you
It
did,
does.
and yeah.
It does definitely. All that theory that you learn over the 4 years, now seeing it actually play out in real life, it's a bit daunting, I won't lie, because now it's a real life experience. Now there's deadlines, like it's not an assignment that's due at midnight.
Connor is handling this action. Yes.
Yeah, like it's besides the daunting part, it's cool. Honestly, now I know that the work I'm doing, actually there's a purpose to it. So
Yeah.
I guess that also motivates you to, keep going, wake up
Yeah.
in the morning.
Yeah, the cool thing about it, I guess like across all disciplines, is like not knowing something
Yeah.
and then going into it, like learning, then boom, like, yeah, I did this thing. This
Yeah.
is me. Like, it feels good.
It does feel good, yeah, seeing the work that you learn pay off. However, there is, and I'm sure you can say, there is gonna be stuff that you don't know.
Yeah.
You're just gonna not have a clue.
Yeah.
And that's why you shouldn't be scared to ask questions. And that's something I struggled with, especially last year, is I don't want to make it seem like I'm incompetent.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try and figure it out myself.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I must still go and figure it out myself, but I also shouldn't be scared to ask.
Yeah. And the thing is, there are a lot of people like that know stuff. Like people with experience. Like if you can ask the right people,
Oh,
you
definitely.
it's been done before. You will
Yeah.
know about it. So it's not like, yeah.
No, definitely. Yeah, though there's mentors.
Yeah.
I recently got a mentor now. And
So you went into a review without everyone.
yeah, it's crazy. I know. So I got one now, and he's
Yeah.
actually part of the panels, which
Yeah,
is
okay.
great. But he's been working over 25 years now for Sasol, and he just has so much knowledge that he's able to pass down onto me. So that's why it's very important, and I'm sure we've heard it in so many roadshows.
Yeah.
Get a mentor.
Get a mentor. Get a mentor. Sometimes you just like, why do I need a mentor?
That was
Man,
me the whole of last year.
Yeah,
I don't need one.
I don't need one
Mm.
until you see like, yeah, I really need someone. Yeah, so hopefully you'll be a mentor like in 2 years or something.
Maybe not a mentor, right? Because what they told me, a mentor is someone that can
more
have
like a coach then,
influence.
let's
Yeah,
say.
a coach.
Yeah.
I
Be a
definitely want to
coach.
be a coach.
Yeah. Okay, I see. Then like considering industrial engineering, like what are the day-to-day activities that you do and stuff?
Okay, so
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely varies. Look, there's always that saying that industrial engineer is a jack of all trades, right?
Not sure about that, but okay.
But what I'm saying is you'll find us in like a variety of fields. So
Yeah.
you'll definitely find us everywhere. So currently now, for the next 4 months, I'm doing my data science rotation. So I'm working with data scientists, which is very cool. My project it's a lot of coding. Look, I'm there, Python.
Yeah, thank you. I'll pass.
You see, and that's the thing with me. And I told my mentor this. I'm not really back in varsity. Coding wasn't my forte, and my friends can attest to this.
Yeah.
I did it because I had to, and I passed and sharp, but I didn't see myself going
Into it, yeah.
Yeah, so the day to day of industrial engineer, well, more specifically in EIT, can vary based on your rotation. So again, that's what I love about the GDP. It's just the way that it gives us exposure to certain different areas.
Yeah.
So the end of last year, I had my reliability rotation. That's where I was basically a mechanical engineer.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about.
I was a mechanical engineer, full on. I had to go and learn about, but I was in the mining industry.
Yeah, I know you mentioned you're in a mining.
I was in mining industry, so I had to go and learn about this machine called an LHD, and it was just learning the whole diesel engine and how it works and the conditions that it goes under. And I mean, that's not an.
Now pass.
You wouldn't think that's an industrial engineer's
Yeah.
job, you know. However, where we came in was I had to identify the faults in the maintenance strategy.
Yeah.
You know, highlight those, and then so that the company can work on them and improve. So
Yeah, but another thing is, like in varsity, like just like you said, like coding and stuff. Like I know I have to do this thing, just to pass. It catches up with you.
it does. It
Everything
really does.
catches up.
I was literally before this rotation, before it started, they're like, my rotational line manager is like, you're gonna need to know Python, right?
Yeah.
Or even R, whichever language. And I remember we had 2 modules where we did R, and I just didn't care. I was just like trying to just pass it. I remember after hearing that from my line manager,
You're gonna learn today.
I sent my friend a message. I'm like, hey, do you still have the notes from third year? Because I don't have those notes. And luckily he sent me the notes. He had some notes for me. So yeah, like you said, it catches up.
Yeah, it catches up. I have a lot of stuff that I've caught up with me. I'm like, yo, okay.
Yeah.
You thought you're gonna survive, like, nah. This
comes back.
It's catching up now.
It comes back to you.
Yeah. So what is it like moving into the Bundes? You know, all the Stellies boys and all that, having a nice life.
Nice life, you know, the wine farms and the sea being just there.
We have a I don't know.
What do you
Someone
want to say?
told me, I'm not sure about it or what is the fact or what. So like Secunda has a high what is it called? There are a lot of like smart people, considering like a lot of engineers around this place. The high is not IQ. Is it
IQ, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's IQ. In South Africa,
We have the town that has the highest
yeah,
IQ.
Yeah, it has the
that
highest
is-
IQ.
That is believable.
Yeah,
I mean, based on Sasol alone, there's so many people with their PhDs and stuff.
Yeah. So you coming from the wine place, average people,
Oh, wow. We're looking at it like that.
you know, like we are holding the heart of like the country and everything, you know.
That's a bold statement right there, Greg. Very bold statement. But no, definitely coming from the Western Cape to Mpumalanga, Secunda,
Yeah.
especially. I mean, you know, when you say Mpumalanga, everyone thinks about Nelspruit, which is obviously down south and it's always greener. I haven't been.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
I haven't been, but people say it's so nice
The only
there.
Sasol that I know was the one in Sasol, but
Sasolburg.
yeah, that's the only one. Because maybe it's because I'm from
closer
that
there,
side, so yeah.
But I didn't know that this is gonna be one of the driest towns, you know, to mankind.
In what way? How dry is it?
Like
Everything dry.
it's actually it's a play, it's a pun. The landscape and just also the activities to do in Secunda is very minimal.
Yeah.
So
Compared to what you used to do.
exactly. But now that I think about it, I was very occupied with extramural activities in Stellenbosch. Okay, if people gonna come at me where I live, right? People are gonna be like, is it Stellenbosch? Is it Somerset West? It's weird, right? And I know it's a bit late in the podcast, but I'm in between Stellenbosch and Somerset West. It's a small town,
Okay.
but much love. Raithby. So
Okay.
that is where I'm from. So it says Somerset West when you type in
So,
on
yeah.
Google Maps. It says Raithby, Somerset West, but we fall under the Stellenbosch municipality.
Oh, okay.
So it's weird whenever someone asks me, where do you stay?
The thing is, like, that's the thing again. Like, someone asked you, where I'm from. Just say Stellenbosch, because everyone seems like they know Stellenbosch. But
Yeah.
if you have to pull out exactly where you're from, that place, we're like, huh? Where is that?
Yeah, definitely. Like Somerset West is still I can get away with because a lot of people do know
Yeah, no,
Somerset
yeah.
West. But yeah, it's weird. It's a very weird thing. So that's why it depends on the day. Do I say I'm from Stellies? Yeah, I'm from Stellies.
You just say, leave it there. I'm from Stellies.
Yeah, full stop. I mean, I went to high school there, varsity there.
Oh, okay.
Most of my years I was in Stellies. So
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, coming to what I was saying, sorry for going off track. I get myself busy with a lot of extramural activities such as sport.
I mean, now you keeping the guys busy and Secunda touches. and all that.
Exactly. So yeah, coming here, I knew, you know, I don't want to be bored. I don't want to lose that essence of me. So that's why we incorporated touchies on a Saturday
Yeah.
to keep us busy. And then also that's just on a Saturday. In the week, I would play squash.
Yeah.
On like Tuesdays and Thursdays with my roommate. But my roommate that's leaving now. Yeah.
Too sad.
Too sad.
No more duo anymore again.
No more?
And duet, whatever you call it. Like you guys were singing. Remember, like you singing and he was playing in a guitar.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
It was. What is it? No, it was Blackbird. Blackbird was the song. We sang
Yeah.
Blackbird. Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna miss that, and I know Aaron's gonna watch. Gonna miss those times, but he's coming back. He's coming back.
Yeah.
He's coming back. So, yeah. But in the week, I'll play squash, and now recently I've started playing tennis
Yeah.
on a Friday. So
Oh, okay.
I try to keep myself as busy as possible, just to
You're going mad if you're not keeping busy in this place.
exactly
So, yeah. Then going to work again. What are the three best things about work?
about work.
If you say, yeah.
Definitely, if I'm looking now at my overall experience, right, of work, is the people that I've met along the way.
Yeah.
Everyone has this, I don't know what everyone's perception of work is, but everyone has this perception like, oh, your boss is going to be breathing down your neck. He's going to be the worst person. Your colleagues it's going to be a rat race. Everyone's competing.
Yeah.
It's not like that. People are so kind. They're there to help
Very
you.
kind, yeah.
My line manager, my home line manager, he's the nicest guy I've ever met. Like, he's in his 50s. He's just so genuine.
Yeah.
And that's what I like, is the people are genuine here in Sasol. So that's the one.
Yeah.
Second thing is like knowing that I'm going to learn, like that I'm going to develop and grow as a person, but also as an engineer.
Yeah.
See, that's what the program's about.
Yeah.
Graduate development program. Knowing that I'm gonna
Means the best program in South Africa.
exactly. So definitely knowing that I'm gonna be able to gain some knowledge from these people and from my rotation. And then thirdly, what else do I like about work?
Yeah.
Sure. I'm trying to think now. So that's a tough one. That's just, I don't know.
People that touches, that's the best thing. But it's a job. So.
Yes, you see, that's not a job thing. That's not
Yeah.
a job thing. That's not a. If we're talking about work specifically,
Yeah.
nah, I think that's just
So two
about it.
best like is great. And okay, since you're talking about the good stuff, like let's say one thing. What is the toughest thing about your job?
The toughest thing. I feel like this is more of a personal thing, and again, it's me putting on this pressure on myself. Is meeting these expectations that's set on me. Like, I'm in EIT, but still, I'm gonna potentially be an engineer in that space, and they'd expect a certain level of competency. So having that expectations being placed on me to get the job done in a certain amount of time, not have any errors along the journey.
Yeah.
I'd say that I do put a lot of pressure on myself. So
Yeah.
that's the toughest thing for me.
Take it easy, man.
I know. I need
Take it
to.
easy. So like, if right now, if you have to give like advice to someone studying chemical engineering, I'm saying chemical, industrial. I'm chemical. That's
he's the heart of Sasol.
Yeah. So if you have to tell someone like, if you have to give advice to someone studying industrial, what would you tell them?
So I actually
Been there and now having hands-on
experience. I recently gave advice to one of my friends doing engineering at Stellenbosch.
Yeah.
I feel like I gave him the best advice that I could, without the whole fakeness and, do your best and it's all going to work out.
Yeah.
I told him, have fun. You forget you're going to be a student, have fun, make memories. But at the same time, you're here to study and you're going to have so much freedom.
Yeah.
You must be aware of it. There's no one going to be like, where's your homework? It's not school. So realize that you have that freedom and be responsible about it. So when you work. When you play. So that's the best advice that I could give him.
Then advice you would give them going
into the workspace. Yeah, understand that things are going to be fast-paced. This is now real life,
Yeah.
If you, I don't know, I'm trying to, in the industrial space. This is a real process. This is things that are happening in real time, and when you work, like, these is people's actual jobs, so understand the, I don't want to say severity, but
Just like you said, like if you play, if you have to work, is work
work,
time.
yes, it's work.
Yeah.
So give your all in everything you
Yeah.
do. Understand that it's gonna get challenging at times, but like I said, ask questions where you get stuck. Don't be afraid. People understand that you on you. They don't expect you to have all the answers. They want you to come and ask them. So
Yeah, okay, I see. Then I'm saving this one for last though, but well, I think I should just like I'll bring it up here.
bring it up.
But now, like you're giving advice to people, then now, what is it that you have to tell, like your 10 years old?
Tell myself 10 years in the future,
Yeah.
or 10 years in the past.
I don't know, 10 years into the future, sing it out loud. Like, this is it, affirmations.
Sure. Putting on affirmations.
And leading to that, just think about your what's next after the GDP, like your ambitions, like going forward.
Okay. Wait, so do you want me to, like, say where I want to be in 10 years? Or
Yeah,
is that what you want?
Yeah.
Okay. In 10 years, if everything goes according to the Lord's will,
Yeah.
I'm
Is it
allowed,
will?
I'm allowed to talk
Yeah.
about. Okay, just checking.
That's the last part I was
Okay, I'm just checking, But at the same time, I shouldn't be ashamed to
it's
talk
personal,
about.
remember?
Yeah, it is personal. I shouldn't be ashamed to talk
Yeah.
about the gospel. So, yeah, but no, yeah, like I said, if everything goes according to God's plan for my life, 10 years from now, I'll be married, with kids,
Okay.
and
Listening.
yeah, no, married with kids. Preferably, this is the plan, moving back to the Western Cape.
Now you gonna take the Secunda girl out of Secunda?
That is
Not gonna
correct.
happen.
Yes. No. She wants to. She wants to come.
Oh, okay.
She's pushing. She's pushing to come.
Make it quick, guys.
Yeah. So she
Okay.
wants to. She wants to hit back. When we went in, I took her to Cape Town, for her birthday last year,
Okay.
and then she also came for December. So Christmas and New Year's we spent in Cape Town.
But she's been there before.
Yeah, she went. She went.
Okay, so
I think when she was a child, and then last year March,
okay, then
she went to
now
go
she's
visit her
been there.
sister. So yeah, but like I made sure when I took her for her birthday, I made sure that
Experience.
she saw everything. Made her fall in love with the place.
Yeah.
And I even in the beginning of our relationship, she was always she was trying to understand, why do I resent Secunda? I didn't resent it.
Yeah.
But like I always
Where
missed,
I'm from.
yeah, I missed home. And after that experience of her birthday, she's like, I can see why you miss home. I can see why. So yeah, 10 years from now, married to the girl of my dreams. Let me just put it out there.
Yeah. Okay.
With kids.
And thank you for all the changes that you've brought.
Yes.
I've seen them.
Yes.
In a short period. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. And then career-wise, it's tough to say because that's also what the GDP. I'm still trying to figure out what I enjoy.
Yeah,
what I
enjoy. Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely, I'm still going to stick into the engineering space.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll branch out into finance or something. I still want to be an engineer.
Space. Okay.
So yeah, and what else would there be? Yeah, by that time, one thing for me is I want to be a good father, to my children. I want to leave an impact in their lives. So
yeah,
I want to, if my kids.
I mean, that's the only thing we have, memories.
Exactly.
So
Exactly. So I want to be a good husband to my wife. I want to be a good father to my children.
Yeah. Yeah. Now just fast track it. Looking at time too. So
oh yeah,
we've been talking for a long time. So checking. Grew up a Christian, right? And I'm trying to just put it in simple terms. So you grew up a Christian, and then growing up, would you say you grew up close to like God and the gospel?
Yes, yeah. I did. Again, taking it back to when we started talking, that my parents laid a good foundation
Yeah.
spiritually as well. They made sure that we put Christ first in everything that we do. So
Yeah.
yeah, I was always involved in church. At the end of high school, I was able to. My sister and I were part of the worship team. So yeah,
Cool.
my mother, both my parents actually made us realize, that God gave us talents and we need to use those
Yeah.
talents to glorify Him. So that's why.
And that's what you're doing.
Yep.
And now, like, your sister mentioned, like, you grew up like to God, like to the religion. Should I put it that way? Because now you're putting more effort. You're going to the church during the week.
Yeah, no, definitely. You can't just have church on Sunday.
Sunday,
It
yeah.
must be a full on thing. So yeah, we have live groups. I'm
Yeah.
sure. I don't know if you joined.
I haven't joined.
You haven't joined the live group.
No.
Greg, come on now. You need to.
Yeah.
But honestly, with live group, it's really nice. Being able to connect with people that you guys are on the same journey together.
Yeah.
So because there's so many. Looking at how life went for me last year, I did go off the tracks. I'll admit it.
That's why I said, like, your girl is the one that brought you back.
Yes, she did, and I'm so grateful for that. God really.
Yeah, because the first time I saw you at church, I saw you with her. I was like, it cannot be him. It's her.
It's
Nope.
it's work.
Nope. So yeah, like, yeah, it's just like a great man, like just seeing, like, young guys being in the house of the Lord. So
Yeah.
makes me happy. The thing is, for me, I just, when it comes to Christian stuff, I can't put it right into words, but if you get into my head, there's a lot of fruitful stuff in that head. A lot of stuff that I can just say, but I don't have the right words to say it. So yeah, but yeah, man. So Mr. Liking Worship, so when are we seeing you on the stage there?
Yeah, no, it was crazy that you mentioned it last night. I was with a couple of friends and they heard me sing, and they're all in the church, and then they were all pushing, like, you need to join, you need to join. But very good friend, mentioned his name, Andrew. He was also there. He said, if it must be something that the Lord puts on your heart, so it shouldn't be forced. But I do feel, obviously, like I was in the worship team before, I do feel like I want to, give back, give the talents back to the Lord. So might be soon,
Might be soon.
You could see me on Sunday on stage and then singing there.
Yeah, I want to see you up there. So yeah, the last one then, here's the one. And now I just want to put it out there. I don't like that you're supporting Liverpool, but story for another day. Then they made me a dare, so I want to see how I'm gonna put it for you.
Who made this day? Whoa.
Okay. Mr. Singer, I dare you to sing. And you see, and now I'm giving you options.
Okay.
I'm giving you options.
Let's hear.
Anything that you like, but it must come from Boys to Men. From Boys to Men.
Okay, that is crazy, because I was actually last night we were singing and stuff, and then I was like, I actually want to do Boys to Men.
Yeah,
I was like, when last did I sing Boys to Men? But is it not like backing track for me?
What backing track?
Just like you want me to go straight here, a cappella on.
It is what it is.
Yo, that's crazy, Greg. That's wild. Now I'm like, the words are slipping. Okay, you want to do End of the Road? Yeah, End of the Road.
End of the Road. Okay, let's go then.
Do you know it? Surely you join
No, I know it, but no. Don't involve me in your stuff.
No. Here we go. It's not End of the Road. On Bended Knees. Right.
Okay, I don't know that one.
Okay.
What is it?
on bended knees.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, you see now it's so much pressure. Okay, I'll start with the words. Darling, I can't explain. Where do we lose our way? Girl, it's driving me insane. And I know I just need one more chance to prove my love to you. If you come back to me, I'll guarantee that I'll never let you go. Can we go back to the day our love was strong? Can you tell me how a perfect love goes wrong? Can somebody tell me how to get things back the way they used to be? Oh God, give me the reason. I'm down on bended knees. Yeah. Yeah.
You should start singing. Just make it like, even if it's not like the whole thing, just like 1 minute or just the covers or something.
Nah, man. Like, the one
works.
thing is, I enjoy singing, but like, yeah, I'm more into the saxophone, honestly,
Yeah.
which I need to get back in. I know I haven't been in it a while. My saxophone has had some technical difficulties,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
but I do enjoy singing, I
Yeah.
always enjoy singing, but I just need to get over that fear, this is always that fear that comes with singing, but I'll get over it.
Screw everyone, screw the world. You have, well, you don't know. Maybe you have like 2 more days, 25 years, 50 years to go.
True.
Yeah. Use your borrowed time, sir.
Mm.
Yeah. So just close it up.
Wrap
What
it
can
up.
you say to the people out there? Leave them with a verse, leave them with a code, leave them with wise words, anything.
Okay, you can leave them with there's always this one line, right? In a Disney movie, right?
Yeah.
And I would always stick by it. So it was said from Master Oogway, right?
Okay.
In Kung Fu Panda. He said, can I look
Yeah,
at them?
yeah.
Okay.
You're talking to them now.
Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. But today is a gift. That's why it's called the present.
Present.
So
Live
live in the,
the
present. Now
present,
it's a
in
gift,
the moment.
God gave us today.
Yes, sir.
So live life to the fullest.
Live life to the fullest. Be positive out there. No negative energy.
100%.
Yes. Okay, but this okay, it's fine. But yeah, so I hope whatever we discussed again, just like I always say with the other guys, means something to someone out there. So just based on experience, I mean, you are a people's person. Yeah, you just brings light into everyone that you come across. There's that energy like, oh, this is a cool guy, this is someone you can get, just like the first time, not even the first time, I think it was our third or fourth encounter. I needed help. I asked everyone that I knew in Secunda to help me bring this
big TV here right behind us.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? No, man. There's this guy that I know, like he can be able to help me because this thing wasn't fitting in the car.
Yeah.
So yeah, and you just didn't say like, oh sure. After work, I'll just go there. You just went from work straight. You just came to the mall, no questions. Like, oh yeah, bet I'll be there. And and I still owe him a drink, but he's a born again now. I mean, yeah.
We drink cranberry juice, guys. Nothing wrong with a little cranberry juice.
Yeah, but yeah, man, it's just going forward. I know you're like, there's that thing with you, like having the ability to make everyone laugh. Like is like your strong point. Singing, you can touch a lot of people again. Consider that, and don't care what the external noise, what people say. Like, don't care. They always talk. Whether you sing or not, they will talk.
That's true. That is true.
So yeah, and then going forward, keep on doing whatever you're doing. make everybody happy, make everybody laugh. So I know you, wherever you go, you'll leave your mark in it.
Thanks so
So
much,
yeah.
Greg.
And yes, everybody, thank you for watching. And then we'll see you next time. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and whatever they're saying.
Share.
The likes.
Like, subscribe, share.
Show some love.
Here we go, guys.
Show some love for some P Squad podcast. So,
Professional, cross personal.
cheers. Thank
Cheers,
you.
guys.
Woo! Oh.